guest is our returning champion, Michael Friedman from Las Vegas, Nevada. Stand by to see Michael play for a fur jacket valued at $6,500. Today, on America's biggest bargain sale, we're offering a Cadillac Eldorado valued at $31,219 for $530. Cash and prizes worth over $100,000 for $750. Two of the incredible bargains on Sale of the Century. And now, here's the star of our show, Jim Perry.
Oh, what a nice group. Thank you. You're terrific. Thank you. Welcome to Sale of the Century. Nice to have you here with us. You're looking terrific, too. So, too, is our champion, Michael Friedman. Hi, Michael.
Good to be here, Jim.
You're doing very well. And as I promised you on the last show, everything has changed back in the sales room, so here's where you stand. You've got $212 in your bank account. A win with just $48 more, and you could have a lady's fur jacket. What every single student wants for $6,500. Next thing up the line is a speedboat, which everybody who lives in Las Vegas wants. Now, good stuff. Nice things to shoot for. And, of course, we're getting into the car, trip to Africa after that, so a lot of wonderful things. Are you ready to go?
I'm ready.
Good luck. Our student from USC is going to meet two new challengers, and Summer Bartholomew will introduce them. I suddenly realized I was talking about something that maybe some of the people at home didn't realize. He's a student at USC. Who did you bring us?
This challenger is a high-tech headhunter from Santa Monica, California. Give a big hand to Bev Kay.
Hello there, Bev.
Our next challenger works as a disc jockey and has one of the largest record collections in the nation. From Tucson, Arizona, give a hearty welcome to Chuck Sims.
Hi there, Chuck. And we'll see you a little later with some bargains, Summer. Thank you. Chuck, you have one of the largest record collections in the U.S. How big?
Somewhere around 35,000 about 4 years ago when we stopped counting.
My goodness. Any really valuable ones that you could think of?
One or two, including a yellow copy of The Twist by Chubby Checker, yellow wax.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's good stuff. That sounds like a good collection. Nice to have you here with us, Chuck. And Bev, a high-tech headhunter. What is that?
Well, it's not exactly headhunting in the Amazon jungles. We place personnel in the computer field, so we don't use spears and blowguns. We use a CRT, computer terminal.
And money.
Yeah, money.
That'll do it, too. Good to have you here, Bev. All right, good luck to all three of you. Let's start you off with $20, and I'll start you off with this question. What great rock group took their fans on a magical mystery tour? Michael.
The Beatles.
Just beating our disc jockey to the buzzer. Michael is right for 5 on the plus side, going to 25. And Ocean Liner's very first trip with passengers, Michael?
The Titanic.
Well, it certainly had a maiden voyage. It was known as its maiden voyage, but that was the only one it had. You're right. But no, we're looking for maiden voyage. Quick buzzer costs you. You lose 5 down to 20. And how many stars flew on the very first official, Michael?
13.
The U.S. flag. This time the quick buzzer is right. It is indeed 13. Michael back to 25. Finish Captain Farragut's bold command. Damn the torpedoes. Chuck.
Full steam ahead.
Got to check with our judge. No, I'm awfully sorry. It's a quote. You had to have it right. It's full speed ahead, yes. And you had to have it exact as a quote. Sorry about that, Chuck. You lose 5 down to 15. What kind of sauce should you find all over your eggs, Benedict? Michael?
Bernay.
Nope. Hollandaise. Michael takes a backward step, losing 5. Well, players have a little trouble getting untracked, and right now we have time for an instant bargain. Player in the lead can buy bargain merchandise. Sale surprise with a bonus. Cash could come up at any time. Bev and Michael, we've got a tie. Now, only one of you can have this. When you hear the low sale of the century price, hit your buzzer for one of you. This is yours.
Here's some gifts for the man who means business. First, Botany 500, fashions for gentlemen. A distinctive suit to fit almost every lifestyle. Tailored with fine American craftsmanship. Furnished by Botany 500. Plus, a handheld instant quotation monitor. Designed to provide instant access to real-time market quotes. Furnished by the price of his toys. And it includes subscription fees for 1 year to the New York Stock Exchange. All this normally priced at $919. Today on Sale of the Century, it's yours for only $6.
Well, there's an interesting combination. The clothes, this is wonderful. And also the New York Stock Exchange as well. Michael, you're going to be getting out of school soon. You're going to have to get out there in the world. Huh?
I hope so.
Hope
Jim.
so, yes. Well, Michael and Bev, it's $6. $919 worth of items. Thank you, David. For $6, I'll knock the price down. I'll knock $1 off. Sell it to you for the value of one question for $5. Going once. Going twice. No sale. Michael didn't want to go in the stock exchange, and Bev is already dealing with computers. The star of the 1972 series, Banachek, returned to the tube. Chuck?
George Peppard.
On the A team, George Peppard it is. We've got a three-way tie again at 20. Yeah. The finals of this annual racing classic for children are held every year, Chuck.
Soapbox Derby.
In Akron, Ohio. You're right, it is the Soapbox Derby. And the chance paid off. Chuck goes into the lead. Yeah. Name the title characters in French literature who had the motto, all for one, Michael.
The Three Musketeers.
And one for all, Three Musketeers it is. The gentleman in the tie for first place. Yep. Time now for the Fame Game, where the players try to get a pick of the Fame Game board by answering this question about a famous person. Buzz in when you know. I am a hero of the Texas Revolution, born in the 1790s. In 1828, I became a Mexican citizen. They say I smuggled slaves and was associated with the Lafitte Pirates. I became a colonel in the 1835 campaign to clear Texas of the Mexican army. I died with William Travis and other defenders of the Alamo. Michael?
Davy Crockett?
Incorrect. Out of the rest of the question, no dollar value. You stay at 25. You're playing for a pick of the board. I'll clear the board. Continue for Chuck and Bev. I'm famous for inventing a weapon between Chuck.
Jim Bowie.
Jim Bowie with the honey knife, the Bowie knife. Yes, indeed. Chuck, you've got the pick of the board. There are 9 numbers up there. There are money cards to be added to your score. There's cash to go into your pocket, lovely prizes. Which one of those 9 numbers looks good?
My psychic energy says number 8.
And behind number 8, we have a stuffed toy. From California Stuffed Toys, a warm, soft, cuddly koala bear wearing his brightly colored athletic t-shirt with his designer logo on his back. 5-foot giant Kirby koala furnished by California Stuffed Toys.
It's $300 worth. Listen, I'm going to come over here for a minute because, Chuck, you're so good at it. I want to touch you and have some of that psychic energy warm up. Boy, I sure hope I catch some of that, gang. We'll be right back. Well, we're off and running with some nice folks. Chuck and Michael both at 25, Bev at 20. Back with this. Finish this familiar line from Robert Burton. Penny wise, Chuck.
Pound foolish.
And pound foolish it is. Robert Burton's the one who said it. Chuck goes back into the lead by 5. What great singer-songwriter asked the musical question, how does it feel to be on your Michael?
Marvin Hamlish?
No, like a rolling stone. Bob Dylan. Bob Dylan said, how does it feel to be on your own with no direction home, like a complete unknown, like a rolling stone? Champion takes a backward step and he loses 5 down to 20. Chuck with the $10 lead. All Romance languages have their basis in, Chuck?
Latin.
Latin it is. 3 in a row with the challenger. Chuck, he goes to 35. Yeah. The main component in the air you exhale is, Michael?
Carbon dioxide.
Carbon dioxide is right. Yes, if it were carbon monoxide, you'd have very bad breath. Dioxide it is. Michael goes to 25. Yeah. But, Chuck, you have the lead. Now, you didn't get a chance to buy before. You've already picked up that terrific stuffed doll. How about this, Chuck?
Chuck, you can hold a candle to elegance with these lovely candlesticks in the Amari tradition. Beautiful hand-painted bone china with lovely floral designs, furnished by Geary's. These beautiful candlesticks are normally priced at $1,200, and today on Sale of the Century, they're yours for only $11.
Ooh, now we're talking serious now. They are beautiful. They are gorgeous. They're $1,200 candlestick. You're a married man.
Yes, I am.
Oh, your wife would love these, Chuck. $1,200 worth for $11. You have a $10 lead over Michael. So I will knock $1 off the price. You can have $1,200 worth of candles and be in a tie with the champion, going once, going twice, and he's going to buy. Enjoy that. And a sale surprise goes with it, Chuck. Oh, a great time to buy.
All right.
Chuck, you were nice buying the candlesticks for the house, so just for you, goes with it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, $700 in cold cash. $1,900 bargain. Hang on to that summer, if you will, for just $10. Very good buy, and as we knock the $10 off his score, we've got a tie. Bev trails by just 1 question. By what name do we know the sterile offspring of a jackass, Chuck?
A mule.
And a mare, it is indeed a mule, and Chuck gets 5 of that 10 right back. The League of Nations was founded as a result of, Michael?
The end of World War I.
Yeah, World War I it is. You add another 5. Michael goes to 30, tying Chuck for first place. 2 of the major islands of this Pacific Ocean nation are Luzon and Mindanao. Michael?
The Philippines?
Philippines it is. Champion in the lead now by 5. In 1956, Bedloes Island in New York Harbor. Chuck?
Changed to Liberty Island for the
That's
Statue of Liberty.
Oh, yes, indeed. Get the feeling Chuck knew a little about that, right? You had more information than I had on the card. You're right, Chuck. Another 5, tying Michael again. The G in MGM stands for, Chuck?
Goldwyn.
That's right, for Samuel Goldwyn. You are right, and Chuck back into the lead, yes. One of the great movie magnets, and there are some wonderful quotes of Sam Goldwyn. My favorite always is that he said, an oral contract isn't worth the paper that it's written on. We'll be right back. Well, our champion Michael has definitely been pressed. He's trailing right now. It is Chuck at 40, Michael at 35, Bev at 20. Come on, Bev, got to get going. And I must say, right now up there on that board is a $15 money card. Find that, you'd be in a tie with Michael and just 5 behind Chuck. Again, the Fame Game, buzz in when you know a famous organization. We are a group of fighting men created in 1831. We originally numbered 400 men, mostly Poles, Spaniards, and Italians. We're all volunteers from 18 to 40 years old. But people from France are forbidden, Chuck?
The French Foreign Legion.
People from France are forbidden to join the French Foreign Legion. You are right. Interesting fact. And Chuck, you've got the pick of the board. Now, you've already cleared the best thing off there with that stuffed toy. I don't know what else is left up there, Chuck, but pick a number.
Psychic Energy says number 5.
And behind number 5, we have carpet. Joy Games carpet in exciting multicolors. It's a family fun center with all the equipment to play checkers, chess, tic-tac-toe, and other games. Joy Games, pleased by Joy Carpet.
We have $500 up there. Sometimes it's $1,000. It was a $15 money card. Chuck, you better dump that psychic energy. Let's get back with this. All 3 players. Name the doctor whose work with the poor people of Africa earned him, Chuck.
Schweitzer.
Nobel Peace Prize, Albert Schweitzer it is, and Chuck goes to 45. We're kidding about the psychic energy, but he certainly has a lot of knowledge, and Michael, the champion, better get going. He trails by 10. What is the last letter of the Greek alphabet, Chuck?
Omega.
Omega is right, and again, Chuck gets the $50 mark, $15 lead. The destinies of which United States ally have been guided by Anthony Eden? Michael?
West Germany?
No, I was going to say Harold Macmillan and Edward Heath, Anthony Eden. They were all prime ministers of England, Great Britain, and the champion takes a backward step. He trails by $20, and with an instant bargain, Chuck, you've got a little more breathing room again. You bought well before. How about this with a $20 lead?
Chuck, things are going to go swimmingly on your trip to the beautiful Caribbean. We'll fly you and a friend from Los Angeles for 5 sunny days on the paradise island of St. Martin. Sun on a glistening ivory beach, swim in the clear turquoise ocean, or enjoy a romantic dinner in a tropical restaurant. This fabulous trip is normally priced at $2,100, and today on Sale of the Century, it's yours for only $14.
Now, Chuck, great holiday in the Caribbean. You can get away from the desert. Tucson is lovely, but you could have a wonderful time in the Caribbean. $2,100 trip. You've got some spending money that you picked up with a sales surprise. Cost you $14. You would still have the lead. Better than one question. Your lead would be $6. I'm going to leave the price right where it is. You want it, it's going to cost you $14. Going once, going twice, and he's going to the Caribbean. He thinks he can win it, even knocking 14 off. Enjoy that. We knock $14 off the score, and Chuck has a $6 lead over Michael. We'll be right back. Great trip. Great trip. Chuck's wife is with him out in the audience, and I asked her if she approved of him buying the trip to the Caribbean, and she said yes, but we can keep the bear. It is Chuck at $36 in the lead, the champion trailing by 6. He's at 30, Michael, and Bev at 20, back with us. A famous speech by Jesus Christ contains both, Chuck?
The Sermon on the Mount.
The Beatitudes and the Lord's Prayer. What do we call it? You're right. It is the Sermon on the Mount. Took a chance and paid off. Chuck back over the $40 mark. Ohio voters thought he had the right stuff. They sent, Michael?
John Glenn.
They sent John Glenn to the Senate in 1974, and the champion anticipates correctly. He goes to 35, yes. Name the title character from Shakespeare who told Ophelia, get thee, Michael?
Hamlet.
To a nunnery. Hamlet is exactly who it is, and the champion pulls it within $1 of Chuck. Well, Chuck has had control of that Fame Game board twice. We'll see who gets control this time. Third and final crack of the Fame Game. A famous person. I am an American statesman born in Kentucky in 1808. My father was a Revolutionary War veteran. I followed in his footsteps into the Army. My first wife was Zachary Taylor's daughter. I was a congressman and a senator who supported the states' rights movement. My birthday is now a legal holiday in 7, Chuck?
Robert E. Lee.
That is incorrect. Out of the rest of the question, no dollar value. Stay at 41, but a break for Bev and Michael as we clear the board, and I'll continue. It is a legal holiday in 7 southern states. When Lincoln was elected president, I resigned from the Senate, hoping to become head of the Army of the Confederate States. Michael?
Ulysses S. Grant?
No. Bev, a big break for you. You've got the rest of the question all to yourself. Please don't shout out an answer. It may become clear. I resigned from the Senate hoping to become head of the Army of the Confederacy. Instead, I became president of the Confederacy. I am Jefferson
Davis.
Davis, that's right, yeah. Well, Bev, $25 money card up there. You can jump into the lead if your psychic energy can find it.
Number 1.
And behind number 1, we have $400 or pick again.
Bev, you're trailing by $21. You could put $400 in cash into your pocket. Or pick again, maybe find that money card and go into the lead. Tough decision. What are you going to do?
Number 3.
And behind number 3, we have $25.
Where are the other two quickly?
Behind number 7 and the 6.
But Bev finds a $25 money card added to her score. She's in the lead. My goodness, down to the wire we go with the speed round. 60 seconds on the clock. This will finish up the game with Bev in the lead at 45, Chuck at 41, Michael at 40. Of course, all three of you back in as we start the speed round. Now, what American inventor was nicknamed the Prince of Light? Michael.
Thomas Edison.
Right. Complete the saying, better late than Michael.
Never.
Right. At a bullfight, what is El Toro? Michael.
The bull.
Right. How many events make up the Olympic Michael.
5.
Right. What movie hero was born Marion Morrison? Michael.
John Wayne.
Right. Name the patron saint of Ireland. Michael.
Thomas.
Time. What country's largest island is called Honshu? Michael.
Japan.
Right. In the Bible, who asked, am I my brother's keeper? Michael.
Cain.
Right. On what continent is Egypt located? Michael.
Asia.
Wrong. Give me the first name of Queen Elizabeth's daughter. Michael.
Mary.
Wrong. In what war was the red badge of courage? Michael.
The Civil War.
Right. Name the capital of New Jersey. Michael.
Trenton.
Right. John Kennedy was buried in what national? Michael.
Arlington.
Right. Well, name the U.S. lake that is the largest body of fresh water. Michael.
Superior.
Right. The goddess Juno was married to what Roman? Chuck.
Jupiter.
Right for another 5, bud. Michael rolled through that speed round. My goodness. Congratulations. Back to Michael in just a moment. First of all, Queen Elizabeth's daughter is Princess Anne. Egypt is located on the continent of Africa, Michael. And the patron saint of Ireland is St. Patrick. How many events in a pentathlon? I didn't get to finish it, but Michael answered correctly. It is indeed 5. Got to say goodbye to Chuck and Bev. Well, Chuck, as we say goodbye to you, I don't know how I can say that you've lost. Because, Chuck, you've got that bear. It is a lovely stuffed toy. You've got yourself the candlesticks. They are beautiful. There is all that carpeting. And then you've got the trip to the Caribbean and $746 in cash. You are well over $4,800 for one day. So you did very well, Chuck. Congratulations. Hope you and your wife enjoy that trip.
Thank you.
Bev didn't pick up anything along the way. You got the cash in front of you. Thank you. Boy, you made a match of it when you found that $25 money card. Thank you, Bev. But it is Michael Friedman who joins me. Let's go shopping, Michael. Come on up here. Well done. Congratulations. That speed round again comes through. You were superb in that speed round. We add the money that you had from before to the total you won with today. You now have $292 in that bank account. Very easily, it's enough for you to buy this.
Elegance never looked so good than with this luxurious fur. A beautiful shade of gold to add that touch of class to any occasion. A classic design of vertical fur with a stylish notched collar from Dicker & Dicker of Beverly Hills. This beautiful fur normally priced at $6,500. Yours on sale of the century for only $260.
Well, you would be a hit with the ladies with that. You can take that and leave or put your money in the bank. You'd have to win again, but you are just $48 away from this.
If you like making waves, you'll love this beautiful speedboat. A sleek family runabout that's great for skiing or for relaxing cruises on the water with lay-down seats for optimum sunning. Furnished by Ken's Boat Center. This speedboat normally priced at $11,820. Yours on sale of the century for only $340.
A lot of other wonderful things we'll be telling you about. We've got a great trip to Africa, a lovely luxury car. Get the $750. We'll give you every prize we've got on the stage, plus this, Michael.
A cash jackpot, $67,000.
It is growing. So, Michael, right now you've got a decision to make whether to take the fur coat and leave or put your money in the bank, play on, bigger and better things up the line. You think about it for a moment. All right, we'll get your decision after this. with our champion, Michael Friedman. You have $292 in your bank now, very easily. You can spend $260, take the fur coat and leave, or put your money in the bank. The speedboat is next. Michael?
Jim, the coat's really not my favorite color, so I think I'll come back.
He's going to come back. All right. We'll put the money in the bank. We'll have another $1,000 in the cash jackpot. $68,000. 2 new challenges next time on Sale of the Century. Bye for now.
All prices are manufacturer suggested retail value when are correct at the time of recording. This is Jay Stewart speaking. This is our returning champion, Michael Friedman from Las Vegas, Nevada. Stand by to see Michael play for a speedboat valued at $11,820. Today, on America's biggest bargain sale, we're offering a Cadillac Eldorado valued at $31,219 for $530. Cash and prizes worth over $100,000 for $750. 2 of the incredible bargains on Sale of the Century. And now, here's the star of our show, Jim Perry.
Thank you, and welcome to Sale of the Century. Let's quickly welcome back a fine champion from Las Vegas, Nevada, and USC University, Michael Friedman. Hello there, Michael.
Hello, Jim.
Got your friends with you again, right?
Yeah, they came again.
That's nice. That's very nice. They come down here to root you on, and here's where you stand. You've got $292 in your bank account now. You're really getting up there. You need a win today with just $48 more, and you could have that speedboat worth almost $12,000.
You can use it in the desert.
But you're very near Lake Mead there, right? That would be terrific up on Lake Mead. Next thing after that to intrigue you, get some time off between semesters. An African safari is $153 away from you. $153 more you'd need, so you got to keep on winning. All set?
I'm ready, Jim.
All righty, good luck. Boy, he has been ready. A fine champion. Here to introduce the challenger, Summer Bartholomew. Hello there.
Hello.
Got some good plans for us?
Certainly do. This contestant has been featured in magazines across the country. From Los Angeles, California, let's give a big welcome to Adrian Lee.
Hello there, Adrian.
This next contestant was the #1 cable television salesperson in the country. From Los Angeles, California, here's Charles Ross.
Hi, Charles. See you a little later with some bargain, Summer. Charles, the #1 cable TV salesman in the country. Well, congratulations.
Well,
but
thank you.
How'd they do this?
It's not always easy, though. The hardest sell I never made was to a woman. I took a half an hour to explain the service and got her all pumped up, and her husband came home and said they already had it. She didn't even know.
Oh, but somehow or other they ascertained that you were #1, right?
Yeah.
That's terrific. Well, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Fine salesman. And is it Adrienne?
Adrian.
Adrienne, you're featured in magazines across the country. Why?
Well, I'm a dress designer, and I design fashion specifically for the larger size woman so that she feels pretty and makes a great impression.
I've been seeing that. I've been seeing in ads and things and all. So they're really getting fashion. Well, that's nice.
Absolutely.
That's terrific. I wish you well here. Obviously, you're very good at what you do. Let's see how you do here. $20 starts all 3 players off. And this question. What self-destructed at the beginning of every episode, Michael?
The tape.
Out of Mission Impossible, tape recorder. You're right. $5 for the correct answer. Michael goes to 25. What are you supposed to do on a bridle path? Michael.
Walk down it.
No. You ride a horse on a bridle path, or get married. Either one. No, you ride a horse on a bridle path, and you lose $5 for the incorrect answer, back down to 20. But it sounded good. Walk down it. The maple leaf is the emblem of Michael.
Canada.
Canada's exactly what it is, and Michael goes to 25. Yes. Omnia vincit amor is the Latin way of saying that something conquers all. Adrienne?
Love.
Love conquers all. Yes, indeed. Adrienne's fans are heard from. She goes to 25. During most of his phenomenal career, for what baseball team did Babe Ruth play? Michael?
The New York Yankees.
New York Yankees it is. The champion goes into the lead, yes. Good time to be in the lead because it's time now for an instant bargain. Player in the lead can always buy bargain merchandise. Sale surprise with a bonus. Some cash could come up at any time. Michael, you have a $5 lead over Adrienne. Oh, this is terrific. Take a look at this.
Michael, you can put on your own puppet show with these fantastic marionettes. You'll really enjoy pulling your own strings when they're attached to these great Disney marionettes. Beautiful hand-painted puppets of Mickey, Pluto, and Geppetto from IntelliToys. These puppets are normally priced at $476, and today on Sale of the Century, they're yours for only $5.
Well, that's very unusual. And I can see by your outfits that they hired 3 cat burglars to work them here. Now, Michael, it's only $5. I recall a couple of shows ago...
I have a niece.
That's right. You didn't buy anything for your niece. Now you could entertain your baby niece. They are very cute. $476. Very unusual. If you bought them for $5, you would just be in a tie with Adrienne. And if you were to give them to your niece... Oh, listen, I'm feeling... $300 in cash to go with it for $5. $776 bargain for just the value of one question. Going once.
Oh, buy it, Michael.
Buy. Enjoy those. Your niece will have a ball with those. And you've got $300 in cash for yourself. Cost you just $5. We knocked that off. And indeed, you are in a tie. Back to business. According to the title of the book and movie, what amazing feat was performed by a dapper gentleman named Michael?
He crossed the Atlantic.
He crossed the Atlantic. Well, that was part of it. His name was Phileas Fogg, and he went all the way around the world in 80 days. Quick buzzer costs the champion. He loses 5. You're in Washington, D.C. What do the letters D.C. Michael?
District of Columbia.
That's what they represent. He is so quick with that buzzer. Adrienne and Charles are shaking their head. Boy, he's back to 25. A classic story by Stephen Vincent Benet told of the clash of will between a great American orator and a demon. Michael?
The Devil and Daniel Webster.
That's exactly what it was called, and Michael goes back into the lead by 5. Yeah. Time now for the Fame Game, a question with a lot of information. When the players buzz in, they get control, the chance to pick on that Fame Game board. We're looking for a famous person. I am a singer, born in England in 1944. At school in London, I formed a rock and roll band with 2 guitarists. In Michael?
Elton John?
Incorrect. Break for the challengers. The champion is out of the rest of the question. No dollar value. You stay at $30. You're playing for a pick of the board, not for dollars. So we'll clear the board. Continue for Charles and Adrienne. I formed a rock and roll band with 2 guitarists. In 1962, we chose our name from a song by Muddy Waters. Remember now, we're looking for a singer. We added a drummer and a bass player. Found our real audience at the Crawdaddy Club. Michael knows it now, but he's out of the rest of the question. I wrote the lyrics to music by Keith Richards for such hits as Charles?
Mick Jagger.
Satisfaction. I was going to say Mick Jagger, the Rolling Stones. He's the name we're looking for. Charles, now, what are you looking for? You've got 9 numbers up there, lovely things behind them. Which one looks good?
The number 7, Jim.
And behind number 7, we have a bedroom ensemble. A fashionable Dakota bedroom ensemble. Beautiful bedspread, pillow shams, and decorative pillows designed in contemporary applique graphics. Furnished by Dakota.
That's very nice. That is $615 worth, matter of fact. Beautiful bedroom outfit, yours to keep no matter how you finish in the game. We'll be back to the game. And I love what Joan Rivers said about Mick Jagger. She said, Mick could give Cleveland a hickey. We'll be right back. Captain has the lead. Michael at 30, Adrienne at 25, Charles at 20. We're back with this. This dish, consisting of thinly sliced breaded veal, carries the German name meaning Vienna cutlet. Charles.
Wiener Schnitzel.
Wiener Schnitzel it is. Charles ties Adrienne at 25. Yeah. According to the last lines of the song America, from every mountainside, Charles?
Sea to shining sea.
Let freedom ring. Let freedom ring. It may ring from sea to shining sea, but it's freedom ring. You lose 5 on that one, Charles. Sorry about that. A regimen for losing weight shares its name with a word used for the Japanese legislature. What is it? Adrienne?
Diet.
Diet is exactly, yeah. It's Japanese legislature. You know, if everybody diets, they won't buy your clothes anymore, Adrienne. You realize? You got another 5. What vitamin is recommended by nutrition experts to help Charles?
C.
He jumps in there quick to maintain night vision. No, you won't have scurvy, but vitamin A. Vitamin A. Sorry about that. You lose another 5. He's quick with that buzzer. Well, it's time for an instant bargain. Now, Adrienne and Michael, you are in a tie. Only one of you can have this. When you hear the low sale of the century price, we were talking about diets. Oh, take a look at this.
Faster, faster, faster. Run for your life on this indoor jogging machine. The next best thing to being out on the open road with easy-to-read speed and trip meters that report exercise conditions. Furnished by Abercrombie & Fitch. Come on. This treadmill is normally priced at $850. Today on sale of the century, it shows for only $9. Okay.
Just $9. No, don't stop. I'll go slow. Just keep it up. I'll go nice and slow, Dara. You won't mind. $850 for $9. For 8.
Go ahead.
For 7.
I hate
Oh, you guys, come on.
6. 5. Charles is trying to help me. Less than the value of one question. $4. Going once. Going twice. No sale. Boy, this is not exactly Vic Tanny's over here. These two don't want that. Huh? All marsupials have a marsupium. Michael.
A pouch.
That's what it is. Yes, it's for carrying their marsups. You're right, Michael. He's at 35. What high appointive office did Earl Warren hold during... Michael?
The Chief Justice.
Chief Justice of the Supreme Court. Either one acceptable, and Michael goes to 40. Yep. The largest state east of the Mississippi. Michael?
California.
East of the Mississippi. Calls its capital Atlanta. That's Georgia. Got a little crossed over there on the... It made a left to the wrong side of the mountains coming out of Las Vegas. In 1936, this black American athlete, Michael.
Jesse Owens.
He shattered the Nazi myth of the master race. You're right, winning 4 gold medals. Jesse Owens it is, and Michael gets that 5 right back. What product does your company produce if your coworkers use the terms subhead, lead, extra, and byline? Adrienne?
Newspapers.
Newspapers, exactly what it is, Adrienne. Stays close to Michael. I must say, the head writer on our show is not very bright, because before the show I was reading the Wall Street Journal talking about newspapers, and he came over and said, Jim, can I read the sports page when you're finished? We'll be right back. Kathy within $8 of that speedboat if you'd like to take it, but of course he must win. His lead right now, $5. Michael at 40, Adrienne at 35, Charles at 15. Talking about 15, there's a $15 money card up there on the board, second crack of the fame game. We're looking for a famous person. I am a medicine man and leader of the Hunkpapa Indians. I was born in what is now South Dakota in about 1834. After showing great... Michael, take it a chance.
Geronimo?
Incorrect. Out of the rest of the question again. A break for the challengers. We'll clear the board. Continue for Charles and Adrienne. After showing great bravery in a fight against the Crow Indians, I received my present name. While many people believed I led the Sioux in a famous battle, I was actually the medicine man. In 1875, I had a vision that resulted in the Battle of the Little Bighorn, where we defeated Custer and his men. Charles.
Sitting Bull.
Sitting Bull is right. Yes, he was the medicine man. Crazy Horse, I believe, was the war chief, but it was Sitting Bull we were looking for. What number do you like now, Charles?
Number 6.
And behind number 6, we have $500 in cash.
Old cash. Charles doing very well up there on the board. That goes into your pocket. That's yours to keep. You're well over $1,000 in cash and prizes from that board. Of course, you haven't found any money cards. They stay up there. Michael, you're back in. What 2 presidential candidates were the first to hold a nationwide televised debate? Michael.
Kennedy and Nixon.
You got it. Then you got another 5 going to 45. In 1883, what Pacific island near Java was blown apart? Charles.
Krakatoa.
By one of the most violent volcanic eruptions in recorded history. As a matter of fact, it was supposedly the loudest sound in history. Krakatoa is exactly what it is. Charles, back to 20. What does an Italian mean when he says, come sta? Adrienne.
How are you?
How are you? You got it. And you got 40. And again, pulling over to $5 with Michael. Well, Michael, you've got a $5 lead. It's up to you. You can buy this.
Michael, you can open up your home to this handsome antique umbrella stand. Add a touch of class to your entryway with this 19th century mirrored umbrella stand in rich walnut with brass fittings. Furnished by George Georges & Sons. This handsome antique is normally priced at $1,150. And today on Sale of the Century, it's yours for only $15.
Oh, that's terrific. Beautiful antique.
It never rains in Las Vegas, Jim.
You what, Michael?
It never rains in Las Vegas.
Never rains in Las Vegas. No, we're talking about, it doesn't make any difference. That would look wonderful sitting there, but well, maybe I can help you seed the clouds or something. Now, Michael, you've always been great in the speed round. Speed round's coming up. If you bought this for $15, you would be trailing by 10. Just 2 questions in that speed round coming up. You always like it when I offer you a little cash. Not that college students could use any money or anything, Michael. You'd be trailing by 10. You'd have the antique, and you'd have $500 in cash.
It's a lot of tuition.
It's a lot of tuition money, said Charles.
A lot of transcripts.
Going once. Going twice. No sale. Does not want to be trailing. We'll be right back. Don't go away. No. Kathy's just $3 away from that speedboat, but still a very slender lead. Michael at 45, Adrienne at 40, Charles at 20. Back with this. In classical mythology, it was considered to be the food of the gods. Michael.
Ambrosia.
That's exactly what it is, and Michael now with a $10 lead. According to Tennyson's great poem, Into the Valley of Death rode the 600. Who were the 600? Michael.
The Charge of the Light Brigade.
That Light Brigade, the Charge of the Light Brigade, you've got it for another 5 and a $15 lead. In this classic film of 1951, Katharine Hepburn exhorted Humphrey Bogart to, Charles?
The African Queen.
To attack the German Navy with a tiny boat. The African Queen it is. Charles at 25, yeah. And again, talking about $25 money card up there on the board. Third and final crack of the fame game. Charles has had 2 shots up there. We're looking for a famous person. I was born in 1919 and died in 1952. I was a minor actress until I married a high-ranking man in 1945. I organized female work. Michael.
Carol Lombard?
Incorrect. Out of the rest of the question, again the champion. And a break for the challengers will clear the board. Charles and Adriana continue. I organized female workers and secured women's suffrage. I became the de facto Minister of Health and Labor. The shirtless ones revered me. My husband was proposed as vice president. My name was proposed as vice president to my husband. But the Argentine army forced me to withdraw. Adrienne?
Eva Peron.
Eva Peron is exactly right. Yes. Yes. Adrienne, you're trailing by $15. Make the right choice and you could go into the lead.
8.
And behind number 8, we have $600
in cash. Adrienne looks happy about the cash, but Michael's happy she didn't find those big money cards. Where were they?
Behind the number 3, the number 5, and the number 1.
Number 1 had the big 25. Michael is back in now. 3 times he missed in the fame game, and they couldn't take advantage of it. So now we finish up the game with a speed round. 60 seconds on the clock. Michael at 55, Adrienne at 40, Charles at 25. Good luck as we start the speed round now. What East Coast state boasts the resort areas of Asbury Park and Cape May? Charles.
New Jersey.
Right. Name the food sweetener usually made from beets. Adrienne.
Saccharin.
Wrong. How many cups are there in a pint? Charles.
2.
Right. What is the capital of Nebraska? Michael.
Lincoln.
Right. According to the old saying, misery loves, Michael?
Company.
Right. With what fragile material does a glazier work? Michael.
Glass.
Right. According to the Bible, the Lord caused a great fish. Michael.
Jonah.
Right. What country was led for centuries by leaders called, Michael?
Russia.
Right. For what sport were 7 gold medals won, Michael?
Swimming.
Right. In what state is Yale University? Michael.
New Jersey.
Wrong. Name the smallest planet in our solar system. Michael.
Mercury.
Right. In what European country would you find the Black Forest? Michael.
Germany.
Right. In what country would you find the spectacular Charles?
Argentina.
Time. Time is up. And Michael has done it again. You get the feeling Charles just said, I'm going to beat him to the buzzer. I don't care what I say. You'd find the Taj Mahal in India, Charles. Adrienne hit the buzzer. She wanted to answer it. Time is up. Yale University, Michael, is in Connecticut. I was going to say Mark Spitz. Michael said swimming. He was right. I didn't get a chance to say czars. He was right again with Russia. And a food sweetener, I just said beets. I think if you had heard the rest of it, usually made from beets or cane. The answer very simply was sugar. We've got to say goodbye to Charles and Adrienne. But I am delighted to say they are not going home empty-handed. Charles, you've got that betting. You've got $530 in cash, $1,145
Thanks, Jim. I had a great
in
time.
cash. You look like you were having fun. That's nice. Adrienne, $635 in cash. Good luck with your designing. Thank you for joining us. But Michael Friedman, the king of the speed round, goes back shopping with me again. Well done. Charles just said, I'm going to beat you to the boat. That's it. Congratulations. Thank you. Your total now is $382, adding the 90 from today. $382. Take a look at this. This beautiful speedboat you could afford. However, another win and $63 more, you might enjoy this lovely trip. Check.
Answer the call of the wild on an incredible safari to Africa. We'll fly you and a friend from Los Angeles to Kenya for an unforgettable 16-day adventure in the big game reserves. The law of the jungle will unfold before your very eyes as you experience an old-time camping safari led by an experienced guide. This exciting adventure, normally priced at $16,000, yours on sale of the century for only $445.
Now that's a great trip. That is a wonderful trip, and you are just $63 away from that. One thing you haven't had a good look at yet, you've got $382. Get to $530. Michael, you could drive away in this.
Pave the way to luxurious driving with the Cadillac Eldorado. automobile of time-honored elegance with the sportiness of a custom personal car and the comfort and engineering sophistication of a great luxury car, furnished by Modern Motors. This luxury car normally priced at $31,219. Yours on sale of the century for only $530.
Not bad. Not bad.
I'd fit right in at USC.
It would fit right in at USC, absolutely. $640 to get you every prize we've got on the stage. That would be the boat, the trip, the car, everything else. You get the $750. We'll give you all of the prizes plus this.
The cash jackpot of $68,000.
And it's growing, $1,000 a day. But, Michael, your decision right now is to take that lovely speedboat and leave or put your money in the bank. The African safari trip is next up the line. Tough decision. You're up into some big money now. Think about it for a moment, then we'll get your answer.
Okay, Jim.
All right, Michael, $382 now, sizable bank account. You can say yes, take that speedboat and everything else that you've picked up along the way, over $10,000, as a matter of fact, in cash and prizes you've already accumulated, or the trip to Africa next for just $63 more, and of course another win. What's it going to be?
You know, Jim, I've always dreamed about owning my own speedboat, but I'm having too much fun to stop now, so I'm going to come back.
Oh, okay. We'll put his money in the bank, add another $1,000, $69,000 in the cash jackpot. 2 new challenges next time on Sale of the Century. Bye for now.
Bye-bye. All prices are manufacturer's suggested retail value and are correct at the time of recording. This is Jay Stewart speaking.
This is our returning champion, Michael Friedman from Las Vegas, Nevada. Stand by to see Michael play for an African safari valued at $16,000. Today, on America's biggest bargain sale, we're offering a Cadillac Eldorado valued at $31,219 for $530. Cash and prizes worth over $100,000 for $750. 2 of the incredible bargains on Sale of the Century. And now, here's the star of our show, Jim Perry.
Thank you. Thank you very much. You were very kind. I appreciate it. Thank you. Welcome to Sale of the Century. We'd like to welcome back our champion. He has been on a roll. Fine champion, Michael Friedman. Hello, Michael.
Good evening, Jim.
You've passed a lot of wonderful things, kept putting money into the bank. Now you've got $382 in that bank account. So a win today with $63 more. That's how far you are away. $63 more and the win, $16,000 beautiful safari to Africa. I got to intrigue you further, Michael. $148. You can have that luxury car worth over $31,000. Oh, that makes you smile, too. Okay. Are you ready to go today?
I'm ready, Jim.
Good luck. Here to introduce the challengers, Summer Bartholomew. I like that outfit. Very nice.
Thank you.
Whom did you bring us?
Our first challenger is a solar sales representative from Alta Loma, California. Help us welcome Cindy Nillison.
Hi there, Cindy.
Our next challenger is a versatile actor from Hollywood, California. Give a hearty hello to Brian Mulholland.
Hello there, Brian. See you a little later with some bargain, Summer. Thank you. Brian, a versatile actor. What is meant by that?
Well, I hope I'm versatile. On stage, I've done contemporary comedy and heavy drama, but I've also done a lot of classical work and musicals.
Well, that's terrific. You are indeed versatile. Nice to have you here with us.
Thanks.
And Cindy, a solar sales representative? In what way?
I go into people's homes and show them how they can save a lot of money by converting to solar energy.
Yeah? Does it work?
It's very, very excellent.
Ah, sounds like you believe in the product.
Yes,
Good to have
I
you
do.
here as well. $20 for all 3 players to get you started. Start off with this. The original odd couple of the movies consisted, Michael?
Jack Lemmon and Walter Matthau.
You got them both. You've got $5 for the correct answer. Michael goes to 25. Yes, indeed. Historically, what people lived in homes called wiki-ups, teepees. Michael?
Indians.
Indians, American Indians, and 5 more for Michael going to 30. This is the only 2-toed bird on Earth. Cindy?
Duck, I have no idea.
Also the tallest at 8 feet. I had 8-foot duck, looks a little strange. No, an ostrich. Yes. An ostrich only has 2 toes. I'm sorry about that, Cindy. You lose $5 for the incorrect answer. Complete the following. Hell hath no fury like Brian.
A woman scorned.
That sounds like a line you'd say very well. Yes, indeed. A woman scorned it is. Brian goes to 25. Matter of fact, that's not a line from Shakespeare, but William Congreve wrote that. You all remember Old Bill, don't you, out there? What famous boat of the Bible was made from gopher wood? Brian?
Noah's Ark.
Yeah, gopher wood it is, and ark it is, and Brian goes to 30, tying Michael. Time now for an instant bargain. When an instant bargain comes up, the player in the lead can buy bargain merchandise. Michael and Brian, we're in a tie. Now, only one of you can have this. Remember, a sale surprise with a bonus could come up. You never know. When you hear the low sale of the century price, hit your buzzer. For one of you, this is yours.
Lend an ear to elegance and to these beautiful earrings. Mabe pearls in lovely gold settings. Yours with a gift certificate from Jewels by Edouard of Beverly Hills. These earrings are normally priced at $500. And today on Sale of the Century, they're yours for only $5.
$500 earrings. Aren't they lovely? They look very good on you there, Dara. And Brian and Michael, you're both single, and Dara likes them. So listen, I'll try to sell things. Brian, Michael, $5. Sell it to you for less than one question. You can have it for $4. Going once. Going twice. No sale. Can't imagine why two single fellows weren't interested in the earrings. Well, back with this. Your decision. Name the TV sitcom on which Judge Harry Stone presides. Michael?
Night Court.
Now, zany oddball people, Night Court it is. Michael goes to 35 in the lead. Name the poet biographer who won the Pulitzer Prize for the biography. Michael?
Carl Sandburg.
Entitled Abraham Lincoln, The War Years. You are right. Yes, indeed. Good anticipation by the champion. Carl Sandburg it is. Members of this organization pledge their head, heart, health, and hands. Cindy?
The Masons.
No. Head, heart, health, and hands. 4-H Club.
Yes.
I really tried to help you, Cindy. Cost you $5. Sorry about that. Don't be nervous now. You're among friends. You relax. It's time now for the Fame Game. Players are playing for a pick of the Fame Game board. A lot of information. Buzz in when you know. A famous fictional character. I am a character in German folklore. My story is told in a poem by Robert Browning. According to legend, a certain town was overrun with rodents. Michael?
The Pied Piper.
Pied Piper of Hamelin. And it is Michael who gets the pick of the board. 9 numbers up on the board. Money, cards, cash, prizes. Take a good look and pick out which number you like.
Number 1, please.
And behind number 1, we have $5.
Finds a $5 money card. That's just added to your score, Michael. Michael goes to 45, and he's got a $15 lead. And already, Brian and Cindy have got some catching up to do with this fine champion. We'll find out if they can do it right after this. Don't go away. Our champion, Michael Friedman, already within $18 of that fabulous African safari, but he must win. Right now, he enjoys a $15 lead. And it's Michael at 45, Brian at 30, Cindy at 10. Back with this. What nickname is shared by a governor of California, John Wayne, and a... Michael?
The Duke.
And a band leader named Ellington Duke. It is exactly what it is. Michael hits the $50 mark. What great Simon and Garfunkel song started with the words, Hello, Darkness, Michael?
Bridge Over Troubled Water.
No. Hello, Darkness, my old friend. That's Sounds of Silence. Champion takes a backward step, losing 5, down to 45. What paired word often accompanies flotsam to describe objects, Michael?
Jetsam.
That's right, flotsam and jepsen. Found floating or washed ashore, and Michael gets that $5 right back. Brian, he's just beating you to the buzzer there, just quickly. On a Celsius thermometer, at what temperature does water boil? Michael?
100 degrees.
100 degrees it is, and Michael goes to 55, yeah. Well, now, Michael, you've got a little breathing space. You have a $25 lead, so with that in mind, you might be interested in this.
Michael, to help with one of life's little hang-ups, here's this handsome valet, an attractive addition to your home or office, combining brass and mahogany. It's designed to accommodate your coats, pants, or skirt from Abercrombie & Fitch. Plus, this handsome suit of clothes for the lady, an outfit imported from France. It's featuring a sleek cut sports coat, slacks, and a sporty shirt to match. It's yours with a gift certificate from Daniel Hester. This pair is normally priced at $995, and today on Sale of the Century, it's yours for only $10.
That's very nice. Clothes for a lady. Let me give you this back, Tina, so we can look at this for Michael. Clothes for a lady friend. This is very nice.
I think it's lovely.
It's very, thank you. I'm so glad you said that, Michael. It is gorgeous. Would it be more attractive? You still have the lead. You still have a $15 lead. Would it be more attractive if I balanced out each shoulder here with $200, $400 in cash, $1,395 bargain, and you would still have a $15 lead? Going once, going twice, for the buy. Enjoy the clothes, enjoy the rack, and the $400 in cash, and of course we knocked the $10 off your score, $15 lead over Brian. Back with this. A man named Thomas Jackson earned a famous nickname during the battle. Brian?
Stonewall.
Or a bull run in the Civil War. Stonewall Jackson it is. Brian goes to 35. The European city in which the first successful subway was constructed, and Brian?
London.
Is 1863. Man, they call it the Tube. In London it isn't. Brian makes a move, pulling him into $5 for the champion. Copperhead, Carl, Michael.
Snakes.
And Cottonmouth are three deadly types of snakes is exactly what it is. And Michael is heard from. $10 lead again. With which branch of the United States military do you identify the name Stephen... Michael?
The Air Force.
Stephen Decatur. No, the Navy. Quick buzzer costs the champion, loses 5, down to 45. In what Washington, D.C. landmark would you find the Great Rotunda? Michael?
The White House.
No, you find that in the Capitol, and champion loses another 5. And again, now they're in a tie with Brian. Yet you find the Great Rotunda either in the Capitol or at Tip O'Neill's house, the Great Rotunda. We'll be right back, don't go. Hello, champion Michael missed a couple there at the end of that segment and dropped back, and now it is Michael and Brian in a tie at $40. We are back to the fame game. $15 money card up there on the board someplace, $10 money card. We're looking for famous people, plural. We are a songwriting team, a composer and a lyricist, noted for our work in the American theater. Both of us were born in New York City, one in 1895, the other, Brian, take it a chance.
Rodgers and Hammerstein.
The chance pays off. You are right. Brian, now what you going to pay off with as you go up there to that board?
I'll try number 2, Jim.
And behind number 2, we have
$400 or pick again.
That is a tough decision for a challenger. You can put $400 in your pocket or pass on that, try to find something better, picking another number. What's it going to be?
I'll try number 4.
And behind number 4, we have mystery money or pick again.
Even tougher. You don't know what money is there. You could take that or pick another number.
I'll take the mystery money.
All right, let's see if you made the right decision. Well, you passed on $400. I hope you got more. Let's find out. You did. You got $500 in cash, right? So it paid off to the tune of another $100. Those money cards stay up there. We'll add 25 a little bit later on. Back to this with, again, Brian and Michael in a tie because, of course, with the fame game, they're not playing for dollars. You just stay right where you are unless you can add some up there with some money with a money card. Now, what country is governed by a parliament known as the Knesset? Michael?
Israel.
Israel is right. Michael back into the lead. Sometimes called soapstone, this mineral is so soft that its powdered form is often used in babies. Cindy?
Lime?
No. Oh, no. Babies' diapers? No, not lime. Talcum or talc, either one except. Don't use lime, Cindy. No, I'm sorry, Cindy. You lose another 5 there. No wonder the baby cries. Name the musical lovers who were sung about with these words. He was her man and he done her wrong. Cindy?
Frankie and Johnny.
There you go. All right. Now you got one. That a girl. Instant bargain. Oh, Michael, you've got a $5 lead. Not a big lead, but my goodness, what a wonderful prize you could walk away with. Look at this.
Michael, if you're a TV addict, you'll really turn on to this fabulous video system. Featuring a 25-inch monitor with a choice of 3 color modes and a high-performance video tuner to receive up to 105 channels with speakers from Beverly Stereo. This entertainment system is normally priced at $1,600. Today on Sale of the Century, it's yours for only $15.
That's a big prize. That is a big prize. $1,600 worth of beautiful equipment, Michael. It would cost $15. Now, you have a $15 lead. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to do 2 things. I will first of all throw in, with all of this equipment, $500 in cash. That's a $2,100 bargain. And I will knock $5 off the price. You can have it all for $10. You would be trailing by just 1 question. But you'd be a little further away from that African safari. Maybe you could lose, maybe you'd win. You've done so well in the speed round. What's it going to be? Trailing by 5 and having $2,100 worth of lovely equipment in cash, or a $5 lead? Going once. Going twice. No sale. He wants... Oh, Michael. Sale surprise went with it. Another $600. Never mind. He doesn't want to hear. Another $600. We'll be right back. Champion did not want to do any buying, and instead he hangs on to a $5 lead over Brian. And Cindy, come on, maybe you get going in this segment. A lot of questions. Name the character in the Bible who was known for his coat of many colors. Cindy.
Joseph.
You got it. Cindy gets another 5, 1 to 15. Yeah. What European country lies immediately north of the Rock of Gibraltar? Michael?
Spain.
Spain it is, and Michael with a $10 lead. Who wrote the 1947 Pulitzer Prize-winning play, A Streetcar? Michael?
Tennessee Williams.
Streetcar Named Desire, Tennessee Williams it is, as Michael just beats Brian at the buzzer. Third and final crack at that fame game board. Big $25 money card up there someplace. A famous person is who we're looking for. When I was born in Ireland in 1769, I was named Arthur. 45 years later, I achieved lasting fame in France. At age 18, I entered the British Army and rose to high rank before I became 35. I helped establish British military power in India, where my brother was Governor General. When British troops defeated the French in Portugal, I was their commanding general. And in 1814, I led the English, Michael?
Wellington.
At the Battle of Waterloo. You are right. It is the Duke of Wellington. Yeah. Michael, pick on the board.
Number 8.
And behind number 8, we have $10.
Good, and the other two big ones.
Behind the number 7 and the number 6.
But Michael finds a $10 money card to be added to his score. He goes to 65. Now we finish up the game with the speed round. Michael has been so tough in those speed rounds. May I have 60 seconds on the clock? It is Michael at 65. Brian, you're not that far behind at 40. Cindy at 15. Good luck to three nice people. We start the speed round now. In what Italian city is the famous Leaning Tower? Michael.
Pisa.
Right. According to the adage, how do old habits die? Michael?
Very slow.
Wrong. What Australian hunting weapon comes back? Brian?
Boomerang.
Right. How many queen bees will you find, Cindy?
1.
Right. What is your John Hancock? Michael?
Your signature.
Right. In which eastern state can you see Amish festivals? Michael?
Pennsylvania.
Right. Name the politician who made the famous Checkers speech. Michael?
Richard Nixon.
Right. What city do you live in if you are a Muscovite? Michael?
Moscow.
Right. Give the famous nickname of the warship, the USS. Michael?
Old Ironsides.
Right. What university has a dramatic society called the Hasty Pudding? Cindy?
Harvard?
Right. Which of our 50 states has the largest Michael?
California.
Right. What sea was named for the Roman god of the sea? What planet was named? Cindy?
Neptune.
Right. You got it. That's it. Name the satirical author of Animal Farm. Michael?
George Orwell.
Right. What state of time is up? And Michael has done it again in the speed round. My goodness. He is so tough in that speed round. Congratulations. First of all, I didn't get a chance to finish it. He still got it. The 50 states with the largest, I was going to say population. Michael said California, and he was right. And the USS Constitution is Old Ironsides. Again, he knew it. And how do old habits die? Sometimes very slow, but old habits die hard is the old adage there. Michael didn't need that one for the win, however. Got to say goodbye to Brian and Cindy. And I guess when he found that money card there at the end, it kind of got him rolling into the speed round. Brian, you did very well. You made a good decision to take the money. You've got $545 in cash, and our thanks.
Thanks, Jim.
Cindy, you got going there at the end. That's nice. Hope you had a good time with us.
Thank you.
You've got the cash in front of you, but again, it is Michael Friedman who's joining me up here to go shopping. Well done. Congratulations, Michael. Oh, we add that money up on to your previous total. What a total you've got now. $482. Take a look at this.
Answer the call of the wild on an incredible safari to Africa. We'll fly you and a friend from Los Angeles to Kenya for an unforgettable 16-day adventure in the big game reserves. The law of the jungle will unfold before your very eyes as you experience an old-time camping safari led by an experienced guide. This exciting adventure normally priced at $16,000. Yours on sale of the century for only $445.
That's a big trip. You've done much traveling, Michael?
I don't think Canada counts too much.
No, that's kind of close, but Africa, but that intrigue you at all?
Very much.
That's a heck of a trip, very expensive trip, but you have enough money to buy it. It would cost $445. You've got $482, so you can easily afford to take that trip and everything else you've picked up and leave. However, do you know just $48 more and another win? You've got to win. That's always the kicker. $48 more. Michael can have this.
Pave the way to luxurious driving with the Cadillac Eldorado, an automobile of time-honored elegance with the sportiness of a custom personal car and the comfort and engineering sophistication of a great luxury car. furnished by Modern Motors. And this luxury car, normally priced at $31,219. Yours on Sale of the Century for only $530.
And that's $48 away. Take a look at it, Michael.
It's incredible.
It's a beautiful car. Another win it would take, and $48 more. Now, if you can't make up your mind between the speedboat that you passed on the last show, the trip to Africa, the car, I'll tell you this. $158 more it would take. Get to $640, we'll give you every prize we've got on the stage. That is $72,539 worth. And if you can get to $750 and keep winning, then we'll give you all the prizes plus this.
The cash jackpot of $69,000.
So in total, the way you're going, who knows, you could have $141,539 in cash and prizes. That is a lot. However, it means passing on beautiful things in order to take that chance. And this is a beautiful thing that you can take right now. $482, Michael. You can take that trip to Africa and leave, or put your money in the bank. The car is next. Think about it. Tough decision. We'll find out what you want to do in a moment. Michael Friedman, big total, $482. That's a lot of winning. That's taken a lot of chances, and I know you like that trip, so just say yes, and we'll give you this African safari, and you can take off for a fabulous vacation with everything else you've picked up, and I know you're over $11,000 in cash and prizes already. Or put that money in the bank, taking another risk, $48 more in the win, and you'll have this beautiful automobile. That's a tough decision. Everything on the stage is next. Michael, what's it going to be? You going to take the trip and leave, or are you going to take the risk and come back with the car next?
Well, Jim, I think the car would look really nice in my parents' driveway, so I'm going to come back.
You're going to come back. So he's not going to take the trip. He's going to take the chance instead. $482 goes into his bank account. A win with $48 more on our next show, he'd have the car. And remember, too, we'll have another $1,000. That cash jackpot's going to $70,000. That's something to think about next time on Sale of the Century. Bye for now.
All prices are manufacturer suggested retail value and are correct at the time of recording. This is Jay Stewart speaking.
This is our returning champion, Michael Friedman from Las Vegas, Nevada. Stand by to see Michael play for a Cadillac Eldorado valued at $31,219. Today, on America's biggest bargain sale, we're offering a Cadillac Eldorado valued at $31,219 for $530. Cash and prizes worth over $100,000 for $750. Two of the incredible bargains on Sale of the Century. And now, here's the star of our show, Jim Perry.
Thank you very much. Nice to have you here with us in the studio. Thank you for joining us at home for Sale of the Century. And let me introduce a gentleman who has been with us for a while. I'm sure you've gotten to know him by now. Fine champion, Michael Friedman. Hello, Michael. Michael Friedman's friends from USC to root him on.
Great
How
to
you
be
doing,
here.
Michael?
I'm feeling really good today, Jim.
You're doing very well with $482 in your bank account, a win with just $48 more. That's all it would take, and you'd have that luxury car worth over $31,000. And you said that's a car that your father has always wanted all his life. That would be tough to pass up. Get to that. $158. That's how far you are away from every prize we've got on the stage, over $72,000. So a lot at stake here today. Good luck.
Thank you.
Here to introduce the challengers, Summer Bartholomew. Yeah, his father likes that car, and he's going for it.
Yes, he certainly is.
Who did you bring us?
This contestant can give a French chef a run for his money. Originally from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, give a big hand to Nancy Shank.
Hi, Nancy.
And next, this contestant wants to be the best in the West. From Palm Springs, California, help us welcome Ken Adams.
Hello there, Ken. See you a little later with some bargain, Summer? Ken, you want to be the best in the West. What does that mean?
My brother, my mother, and I own a charter bus and tour company. We plan tours in Southern California. We want to be the best little tour company in the West.
Well, that's good. That's a good attitude. With an attitude like that, I suspect you might be. Good luck.
Thank you.
And good luck here. Nancy, you can give a French chef a run for his money.
That's right. My hobby is French cooking, and I like to think I'm a 4-star chef, even if Michelin doesn't.
Well, you sound like you're a confident lady as well. That's very nice. Good to have you here as well. $20 will start all three players off. We'll get you going with this question. What long-running TV series featured such characters as Paul, Hoss, and Nancy?
Bonanza.
And little Joe Cartwright, Bonanza it is. $5 for the correct answer. Nancy goes to 25. Yes. From which colonial city did Paul Revere begin, Michael?
Boston.
That's where he began his famous ride. Boston it is. Michael gets 5, goes to 25. The first shots of which American war were fired on Fort Sumter? Michael?
The Civil War.
Civil War it is. 2 in a row for the champion. He goes to 30. In Britain, this popular game is known as, Michael?
Cricket.
Noughts and crosses. That's tic-tac-toe is what that is. Quick buzzer for the champion. Cost him. He loses 5 for the incorrect answer. Back in the tie with Nancy at 25. Will Rogers once made the observation, all I know is what I read in... Michael?
You can't always believe what you read?
No. All I know is just what I read in the papers. That's what Will Rogers said. And 2 in a row, the champion loses, down to 20. And now an instant bargain comes up, and Michael is trailing. So, Nancy, big break for you with an instant bargain. The player in the lead can buy... You didn't know it was you, did you, Nancy?
I didn't.
Well, Nancy, now you're in the lead. You can buy this.
Nancy, you can really cook in the kitchen with this great cookware imported from West Germany. This heavy gauge cookware has handy see-through lids designed to be chip and scratch resistant, oven and dishwasher safe from Mise en Place. This cookware is normally priced at $532, and today on Sale of the Century, it's yours for only $5.
Don't you hit that buzzer, Nancy. Don't you hit that buzzer. I don't get opportunities like this often. Someone is a chef and cookware comes up. You can have it for $2, Nance. Going once. Good, she likes that for $2. Absolutely. Good stuff. Enjoy it.
That's great.
And it costs you just $2, over $500 worth of cookware, and you still have the lead. Now you're at 23. Incidentally, my sales surprise could come up with a bonus as well. We didn't hear the buzzer, so it didn't come up there. Back with this for all three of you. Name the singer who first gained national attention with his 1956 recording of Heartbreak Hotel, Michael?
Elvis Presley.
Elvis Presley, Heartbreak Hotel, I was going to say. Everyone going for the buzzer. Michael got there first, and he's back in the lead. Name the man who defeated George McClellan. Michael?
Harry Truman.
In the presidential election of 1864. Oh, if Harry were with us, would you hear Abraham Lincoln? Abraham Lincoln. That's who Lincoln defeated to become the champion, and Michael loses 5. What fictional hero was the nemesis of a villain named Auric Goldfinger? Nancy.
007.
That's right. Yes. Nancy. Nancy has another 5. Nancy is quite obviously the soul of confidence whenever she answers correctly. Time now for the Fame Game. We're playing for a pick of the Fame Game board. Players, buzz in when you know. Famous fictional characters, plural. Famous fictional characters. We are silent movie performers who get our name from a movie company founded in 1912. Michael, take it a chance.
The Keystone Cops.
Chance pays off, and Michael gets it. Very little information. Michael, there are 9 numbers up there on the board. You make a choice. Whatever's behind that number that you pick, it's yours.
I'd like number 6.
And behind number 6, we have a wood stove. Low-Pi wood burning system helps you beat the high cost of home heating with decorative brass or nickel arch doors and its glass. Furnished by Low-Pi wood stove.
That is very nice. That is a $950 wood stove, and that would be really terrific if you lived any place but Las Vegas, where Michael lives. We'll be right back. Good prize. Very close game, but it is confident Nancy in the lead. Nancy's at 28, the champion at 20. Ken also at 20. Let's get back with this. Name the tasty confection that's kept in a jar on Ronald Reagan's desk. Ken?
Jelly beans.
Jelly beans it is. Ken goes to 25. And the Ken Adams fan club is heard from over there. Sissy Spacek won an Oscar for her portrayal, Michael.
Loretta Lynn, Coal Miner's Daughter.
That's exactly who she portrayed in Coal Miner's Daughter. Loretta Lynn is what we wanted. Michael anticipates beautifully and goes to 25. $3 separate all 3 players. What are you supposed to do when you see the letters RSVP, Michael?
Respond promptly.
Respond promptly, yes. Answer, tell anything like that. You got it. You've got another 5 in the champion vaults back into the lead. Name the chemical element that's added to toothpaste and water supplies. Ken?
Fluorine.
Fluorine. Yes, specifically it is fluorine. We make fluoride. You had them both. You've got another 5, and you tie Michael. Yeah. Instant bargain. Ken and Michael, you're in a tie. Only one of you can have this when you hear the low sale of the century price. Gentlemen, for one of you, hit the buzzer. This is yours.
Hey, big spender, this gift makes sense. A beautiful gold money clip, a Mexican 50 peso coin set in a stylish 14-karat gold clip, furnished by the Superior Stamp and Coin Company. This beautiful money clip is normally priced at $1,140, and today on Sale of the Century, it's yours for only $10.
Oh, Michael and Ken. Diamond Jim Brady right there. Beautiful money clip, $1,140 for $10.
It's a lot of pesos.
It is a lot of pesos. I'll cut the price in half. You can have it for $5. Going once, going twice. No sale. In a close game, nobody wants to buy. $2 separate the players. Back with this. Named after its capital city, this breed of dog was once, Michael?
Dalmatian.
No, the royal dog of China. For Peking, it is the Pekingese. Quick buzzer, the champion getting a little edgy there. Loses 5, down to 25. Back around the turn of the century, there was a lot of talk about making John Barley corn illegal. Nancy?
Whiskey.
Whiskey? Is it liquor? Anything like that's what John Barley corn is. Nancy is right again. Up to 33. Off the coast of French Guiana in South America lies a notorious island. Once, Ken?
Papillon.
No, I'm sorry. No, there was a book about it. You were on the right track. But used as a prison by French authorities, Devil's Island is where Papillon escaped from. And it cost you 5 there, Ken, down to 25. The third sign of the zodiac takes its name from the constellation containing Castor and Pollux, the twins. Michael?
Gemini.
Gemini, the twins, yes. Michael with another 5 goes to 30. In the book of Exodus in the Bible, the plague of these insects went up all over. Ken?
Locust.
Locust is exactly what it is, and Ken gets to 30. $3 separate the players. I must tell you a true story about that. That question reminds me, the wonderful comedian Buddy Hackett was playing golf one time with 3 other comedians, and he hooked the ball into the woods. This is a true story. Hit the ball into the woods. It took a while, and when he finally came out, he ran out stark naked, screaming, "Locusts! Locusts!" Well, you're right. Michael Friedman is within $18 of that luxury car he's been eyeing, but he must win, and he's been in a battle all day. Right now, he's trailing by 3. Nancy at 33, Ken and Michael both at 30. Again, the fame game, $15 money card added up there. There's a 5, a 10, and a 15 somewhere to be added to your score if you can find them. Famous person. I am an American composer, born in Washington, D.C. in 1854. I wrote the words and music for many operettas, including El Capitan, plus songs, waltzes, and a symphonic poem. I'm probably best known for more than 100 military marches. Ken!
Oh, God, I forgot.
Say anything now? Don't say anything now. Your time is up. We will clear the board. And Michael wants to try it.
Sousa?
That's right, John Philip Sousa. Yeah. I'm sure you knew it, Ken, but the time ran out, so Michael had a crack at it, and now he's got a crack at that board.
Number 1, please.
And behind number 1, we have a cappuccino espresso machine. The Faima Cappuccino Espresso Machine, precision-made, 40-cup capacity, Italian styling. Beautiful in any room of the house, even the kitchen. Furnished by Faima.
Why are your friends laughing? Are you the worst cook in the group at school or something, Michael?
They must not like cappuccino.
That's a nice prize. $495 machine. That is yours to keep no matter how you finish in the game. Back to it. Ken, you're back in. All 3 players in this for 5. What's the proper term for the vast, often spiral-shaped systems of stars, such as our own Milky Way? Ken?
Galaxies.
Galaxy is what it is, and Ken goes into the lead by 2. Whose office is known as the papacy? Michael?
The Pope's.
The Pope it is, and Michael goes to 35. $2 separate the 3 players. The Lone Ranger's theme song is a famous overture. Michael?
The William Tell Overture.
That's the overture by Rossini. William Tell it is. Michael goes into the lead. Michael, you are in the lead. First time today. You've got the opportunity to buy this.
Michael, get into the swing of picture taking with this sensational video movie camera. A compact combination camera recorder allows for tape playback instantly through the camera's viewfinder or directly to a video monitor. Furnished by Green & Roberts. This video camera is normally priced at $1,695. Today on Sale of the Century, it's yours for only $16.
That's very nice. Nice video camera, $1,695. Do you like it, Michael?
I've always wanted a video camera.
You know, well, I'm glad to hear that, Mike. Now, you're closing in on the car.
I know.
You've got a $5 lead. That costs $16. How about, tell you what, pick a pocket in my pants. Which one, left or right?
Both, maybe?
No, not both. Pick one. Which one would you like?
How about the left?
You like the left. Pretty good choice. Whatever's in here, you can have with that camera for $16. Let's see. That's $200. That's $300. 4, 5, 6. You picked pretty good, Michael.
Oh, God.
7, 8, 9, 10. $1,000 in cash you picked with the camera. $2,695 bargain. For $16, you would be trailing by 11. Going once. Going twice. No sale. We'll be back. Michael Friedman said it wasn't nice of me to put that money up there on the desk, but he turned it down, and he's got the lead as he's closing in on that car. Matter of fact, you must win, but $8 more is all he needs for that luxury automobile. Michael at 40, Ken at 35, Nancy at 33. Very close game. Back to it with 3 very good players. In the Bible, the promised land was said to be, Michael?
Canaan.
Oh, no, flowing with 2 good things to eat, milk and honey. And the quick buzzer cost the champion down to 35, tying Ken at a $2 lead over Nancy. The tobacco belt of what state contains, Ken?
North Carolina.
Durham and Winston-Salem. You're right. That quick buzzer turned out to be on the plus side for Ken. North Carolina it is. Ken to 40. Give the 3-word title of the brooding Russian masterpiece by Dostoevsky, Michael.
War and Peace.
About a student who murders an old woman is driven by his conscience to confess crime and punishment. Michael loses 5 down to 30. Third and final crack at the fame game, and a very big $25 up there on that board someplace if you can find it. Get control by identifying a famous person. I was born in 1412. My mother taught me sacred things, and I was gentle, charitable, and holy. I had visions which I felt were of heavenly origin. I believed I had been chosen to liberate, Michael?
Joan of Arc?
My oppressed country from the English. You are right. And the champion gets that pick of the board, trailing by $10. What number looks good to you, Michael?
Number 5.
And behind number 5, we have $10.
$10 money card. That may be what he needs. What were the other big ones, Summer?
Behind the number 4 and the number 9.
But I know Michael was breathing a little easier finding the $10 money card because it puts him in a tie with Ken. And now we finish up a most important game with the speed round. I would think Michael would get enough money for the car. He must win. If he wins, he's been great in the speed round up to now. 60 seconds on the clock. We finish up the game with the speed round. Michael and Ken at 40, Nancy at 33. Good luck. We start the speed round now. Robert Kennedy was U.S. Attorney General under which president? Ken?
President Kennedy.
Right. What night bird is considered to be the symbol of wisdom? Michael?
An owl.
Right. How long is a century? Michael?
100 years.
Right. What are you doing if you're ambulating? Michael?
You're bleeding.
Wrong. Name the romantic silent film star known as the Sheik. Michael?
Rudolph Valentino.
Right. According to Shakespeare, all's well that, Michael?
Ends well.
Right. Each state elects how many U.S. Michael?
2.
Right. What name is given to the water-filled ditch around a castle? Michael?
A moat.
Right. Name the U.S. president who titled his autobiography 6 Crises. Michael?
Richard Nixon.
Right. What was that? That is correct. What is the name of King Arthur's enchanted? Michael?
Excalibur.
Right. Hindi is one of the official languages. Michael?
India.
Right. Name the first book of the Old Testament.
Genesis.
Right. Which U.S. president succeeded George Washington? Michael?
John Adams.
Right. Which of Spain's time is up, and Michael has done it again in the speed round. My goodness. What incredible anticipation for this fine champion. Back with him in a moment. What was the name of King Arthur's enchanted? I said, I didn't even get the chance to say sword. He said Excalibur. Each state elects how many U.S. senators? He answered correctly, 2. And the one you missed, what are you doing if you're ambulating? Well, if you're bleeding while you're walking, you're doing all right, Michael, but you're walking. Back to this champion in a moment. Ken, got to say goodbye to you. Finished in second place. Sorry you didn't pick up anything along the way. We thank you. The cash in front of you, of course. And Nancy, you've got yourself the cookware, which I know you wanted. And with the cash in front of you, $565 in cash and prizes. Thank you as well. But Michael Friedman goes shopping with me right now. Come on, Michael. Well, there is the speed round. Well done.
Thank you, Jim.
Michael, adding that money to your previous total, $567 you've got now. Michael, just take a look at this.
Pave the way to luxurious driving with the Cadillac Eldorado. An automobile of time-honored elegance with the sportiness of a custom personal car and the comfort and engineering sophistication of a great luxury car. Furnished by Modern Motors. This luxury car normally priced at $31,219. Yours on sale of the century for only $530.
You got $567. So all you have to do is say yes. It's yours. You said your father's always wanted one. But Michael, I got to tell you, you are $73 away. You're always so close to something else, right? $73 away with another win from everything we've got on the stage. Now, you've seen most everything. You know, the mobile phone. You know, we have that lady's fur jacket. We've got the speedboat. You kind of like that. The African safari trip also. And the car. One thing you haven't seen yet, so we want to give you a good look at it. Everything on the stage includes this.
Picture yourself enjoying this exciting home entertainment pair. First, a fabulous laser disc system. Become actively involved in live action and animation adventures by controlling the action with the sound of your voice. Also plays standard Laserdisc titles, furnished by Beverly Stereo. Plus, Sharp's 25-inch remote control color monitor with electronic tuning, channel flashback, and sleep timer, furnished by Sharp. This home entertainment pair is priced at $4,000.
Well, we wanted you to have a look at that because that's included in everything. And you are $73 away from all of that. If you get the $750, we'll give you all the prizes plus this.
A cash jackpot of $70,000.
So you are way up in the stratosphere at this point, Michael. $567 buys that car. Tina, if you will just make some room because if Michael says yes, he gets in that car and takes off. However, you could pass and try for everything on the stage. All the prizes, $72,539 worth, as a matter of fact. So think about it. The car or one more risk after this. Michael Friedman, you've got $567. You give me $567, and I give you these keys, and you leave with that car. Or put the money in the bank. All the prizes on the stage, including the car, is the next thing up the line, but you'd be taking a risk. You might lose it all. Do you want the car and everything else, or are you going to try to come back again?
Jim, those keys look even better than the $100 bills. But I'm going to make a tough decision and stick around.
He's going to come back. He's going to take the risk. We'll put the money in the bank. We'll put another $1,000 up there, $71,000 in the cash jackpot. Michael could have everything we've got on the stage next time on Sale of the Century. Join us. Bye for now.
Come on. All prices are manufacturer's suggested retail value and are correct at the time of recording. This is Jay Stewart speaking. This is our returning champion, Michael Friedman from Las Vegas, Nevada. Stand by to see Michael play for all the prizes valued at $72,539. Today, on America's biggest bargain sale, we're offering a Cadillac Eldorado valued at $31,219 for $530. Cash and prizes worth over $100,000 for $750. Two of the incredible bargains on Sale of the Century. And now, here's the star of the show, Jim Perry.
Hello there. Thank you very much. Thank you. Nice to have you with us. Nice to have you with us for a very important show. You heard what Jay Stewart was saying. This man is going for big things. Michael Friedman, our champion. Hi, Michael.
Good to be here.
And I hear your friends are down here with you to root you on again. That's very nice. Michael, you have passed on a lot of wonderful things, an African safari trip, and on our last show, you passed on a luxury automobile you said your father has always wanted. So now, with $567, a win with just $73, you must win $73, you'll have all the prizes on the stage, including that automobile, and that is a total of $72,539 that you are shooting for. I can only say good luck. You're a fine champion. Here to introduce a couple of nice people I know are going to try to stop him is Summer Bartholomew. Hello there, Summer.
Hello.
Well, he's good. I hope you brought some good players.
I would love that car myself. This evening we have a lady that can get carried away on cloud nine from Palos Verdes, California. Help us welcome Judy Holland.
Hello there, Judy.
And next, this contestant gives lip service a new twist. From Dallas, Texas, here is Matt McCauley.
Hi there, Matt. We'll see you a little later with some missing bargains, Summer. Matt, you give lip service a new twist? What does that mean?
Oh, I dabble in tongue twisters, Jim.
Like what?
Well, like 7 Sinbad sailors swiftly sail the 7 swirling seas.
Yeah, you dabble, Matt. Yeah, that's okay. Don't be nervous now. Don't be nervous. I bet you can say it at home perfectly every time. Good to have you here. Judy, you can get carried away on cloud nine.
Well, I hope not so much anymore, but when I was first soloing in flying, I was flying over the desert, I thought, looked down at my map, and I ended up over the ocean.
Oh, did you know immediately you were in the wrong place?
I found out real fast.
That's what makes a successful pilot, knowing the difference between the desert and the ocean. Good to have you here. Good luck to all three of you. Let's start you off with $20 and with this question. Movie director Steven Spielberg made the initials E.T. famous. Judy.
Oh, shoot. E.T.
What do they stand for? Not, oh, shoot, the extraterrestrial. I think the bell hit first and then you said it after. Sorry about that, Judy. You lose $5 for the incorrect answer, down to 15. Oh, shoot. In the Great American Opera, who was the woman loved by Porgy? Michael.
Bess.
Bess it is. Quick with the buzzer is Michael. $5 for the correct answer, going to 25. At least how old is an octogenarian? Michael?
At least 80.
At least 80 is right. 2 in a row for the champion. He goes to 30. According to the adage, what should you do if at first you don't succeed? Matt?
Try again.
That's right. If you don't succeed, try or try again. Either one acceptable. Matt goes to 25. In 1964, Sonny Liston lost the world. Michael?
Cassius Clay.
A world heavyweight champion to whom? Cassius Clay or Muhammad Ali? And Michael is right for another 5 to 35. Well, time now for an instant bargain. Player in the lead can buy bargain merchandise. Sale surprise with a bonus could come up at any time. Michael's gotten that before. Michael, you've got a $10 lead. It's up to you. You can buy this.
Michael, for quick getaways, try this beautiful leather bag, fashioned after an old train case bag. This elegant calfskin carry-all with brass trim is handmade in Italy, furnished by Leather Conspiracy. This leather luggage is normally priced at $649, and today on Sale of the Century, it's yours for only $5.
That is fabulous. That really is a great, great bag. Thank you and congratulations. $5 is all it would cost you. $649 bag. Beautiful bag. Very unusual. Every dollar is so important to you right now, Michael.
Very important.
And since every dollar is important, I want to help you.
Help him out.
Help him out, says Matt. $649 bag for the value of one question, and to put things in it to fill it, I'll give you, for just $5, $500 in cash. $1,149 bargain for just $5. You'd still have the lead, but it would be cut to 5. Going once, going twice. No sale. Not wanting to buy, even for $5. I guess every dollar is important. Back with this. Name the TV bar where the best customer, Michael?
Cheers.
Is a beer quaffing fellow named Norm. Cheers is right. And Michael goes to 40. Delaware is known as the first, Matt?
State in the Union.
More information, please.
The first state of the 13 colonies.
No, I'm sorry. Because it was the first state to ratify the Constitution. We gave you the opportunity to finish it, but you had to get ratifying the Constitution. Cost you 5, Matt. What American poet and short story writer gave us the eerie tale, Michael?
Edgar Allan Poe.
Boy, he does anticipate the fall of the House of Usher. Edgar Allan Poe it is. Michael to 45. Yeah. Well, Judy and Matt, if you're going to catch him, maybe you need some money cards up there on the board as we play the fame game now. For a pick of that board, we're looking for a famous character. I am a fat and jovial fictional character who appears in Ivanhoe and the Mayday plays. My costume consists of a russet habit of the Franciscan order, a red corded girdle with gold tassel and red stockings. Matt.
Friar Tuck.
Friar Tuck is right, yeah. Matt, you've got yourself a pick of the board. 9 numbers on the board. You decide which one you want, and you've got whatever is behind it.
I like number 3, Jim.
And behind number 3, we have an action recliner. One of the most comfortable seats in the house is the Turbo. Available as a rocker recliner or a wall saver. Available in a wide assortment of fabrics, velvet, and leather. Action recliner furnished by Lane.
Very nice. That's $550 worth of recliner. Yours to keep, no matter how you finish in the game. Back to this very important game right after this commercial timeout. Michael Friedman, going for over $72,000 worth of prizes, has the lead. He's at 45, Matt at 20, Judy at 15. Back with this. The roasted and ground seeds of the cacao tree. Matt?
Coffee.
Matt, no, I'm sorry. They are the basis for one of the most popular treats among children. Chocolate or cocoa would have been acceptable, but not coffee. The cacao tree is cocoa, and you lose 5. According to the great song, if you can make it there, you can make it anywhere. Michael?
New York.
New York, New York, New York, and Michael hits the $50 mark. Yes. From the Latin meaning to carve, this art form consists of shaping figures. Michael?
Fresco?
Who are designed by chiseling, modeling, or casting sculpture. First backward step for the champion in a while. He loses 5 to 45. On your TV set, what do the letters UHF? Michael?
Ultra high frequency.
That's what they stand for, and he gets that 5 right back. Michael, you got a big lead now. You have a $35 lead. You've got ample room to buy this.
Michael, you're going to get fired up over this antique coal scuttle. From the late 19th century, this beautiful bronze coal bucket comes with its own built-in shovel, furnished by George Georges & Sons. This beautiful antique is normally priced at $750, and today on Sale of the Century, it's yours for only $9. $9,
that's all it would cost. Very unusual. I didn't hear Summer talking about any wood to go in there, or coal to go in. You think I should give him some money for coal, you think? How about if I offered you $500 before. I'll give you $500 for coal.
It's pretty cold in Vegas.
Pretty cold? Is it that cold in Vegas? I believe you, Michael. She said $9. I'll say $900. $750 antique. Oh, he's going to buy for $9. $900 in cash, $750 coal scuttle. Of course, it cost the champion $9. We knocked that off his score. Still a sizable lead at 41 to Judy and Matt's 15. Back with this. These destructive household insects are often called, Michael?
Termites.
White ants, what are they? Termites it is. Matt's getting so frustrated, Michael keeps beating into the buzzer. Got 5 of the $9 right back. What type of vehicle is the main concern of the federal agency known by the letters F? Michael?
Airplanes.
FAA, airplanes, is right. Michael goes over the $50 mark. The 3rd largest ocean in the world is bordered by, Matt?
The Indian Ocean.
That's what it is. I didn't even need the countries on the border. Matt goes to 20, yes. Name the great American architect who designed New York's Guggenheim. Matt?
Frank Lloyd Wright.
That's the one who did that museum, and 2 in a row for Matt to 25. Yep. What's the title of the TV drama in which actress Betty Thomas portrays a top... Michael?
Hill Street Blues.
A tough-talking police sergeant named Lucy Bates. Hill Street Blues is right. Michael hits the $56 mark. Closing in on all the prizes in the state. Interesting, Hill Street is one of television's most honored series. In its first 3 seasons alone, Hill Street Blues received 20 Emmy Awards. Good show. They deserve it. We'll be back to this. Very good. Michael Friedman is now within $17 of over $72,000 in all the prizes on the stage. And he must win, and right now, a pretty good lead. Michael at 56, Matt at 25, Judy at 15. We've added a $15 money card up there on the board. Buzz in when you know a famous person. I am an inventor, engineer, and artist, born in Pennsylvania in 1765. I showed inventive talent as a boy, turning out lead pencils, skyrockets. Matt?
Thomas Edison.
Incorrect. Out of the rest of the question, no dollar value. Stay at 25. You're playing for a pick of the board. I'll clear the board. Continue for Judy and Michael. Turning out lead pencils, skyrockets, and a hand-operated paddle wheel for a rowboat. Judy?
Ben Franklin.
Incorrect. The champion has a big break. The rest of the question all to him. I developed many devices for canals, devoted much time to the submarine. In 1802, I turned my full attention to a special kind of boat. An experimental model sank. But in 1807, a later model began regular trips on the Hudson River from New York to Albany. I invented the first practical steamboat, the Claremont. I am Robert
Fulton.
That's who it is. Robert Fulton, and the champion with a big chance there at a pick of the board.
Number 8.
And behind number 8 we have...
$10 with money card. Every so important to Michael. We add that $10 money card to his score. He goes to $66, closing in on the 73 that he needs with the win for all of the prizes. Matt and Judy back in, all three of you in this. In February of 1985, journalist Jeremy Levin escaped from his terrorist... Judy?
Terrorist...
In Lebanon. Lebanon. He said, yes, I am a born-again American when he was freed, and Judy loses 5. From the Greek meaning without God. This is the term we use for someone, Matt?
An atheist.
Who denies the existence of God. Atheist is exactly what it is, and Matt goes to 30. Name the TV mystery series on which private investigator Laura Holt invents a male boss. Michael?
Remington Steele.
Yeah, that's exactly who it is, Remington Steele. Michael! You are now up to $71. You need 73 for all of the prizes. Of course, we got that speed round that you've been doing so well in coming up later. So think about this with a $41 lead. Would you like this?
Michael, you just may get hooked on beautiful Toronto, Canada. We'll fly you and a friend for 7 days in exciting Toronto, where you may dine at gourmet restaurants, get a bird's eye view of the city from the highest tower in the world, or enjoy a short drive to beautiful Niagara Falls. This trip is normally priced at $2,006, and today on Sale of the Century, it's yours for only $14.
Well, just $14. Now, I know a little bit about that city, Michael. You would have a great time there. There's not a heck of a lot of fishing on Yonge Street, but you could go to... It's a great trip to Toronto, Niagara Falls, over $2,000 trip. You live in Las Vegas.
I've been to Toronto. It's a beautiful city.
You would enjoy going back, I guarantee. $2,000 trip, so you know it's a good trip. Cost you $14. You're at 71. You would be down to 56. Ample time to go back up to more than 73, but your lead would be cut to 26. You'd still have more than a 5-question lead. You'd have a $2,000 trip to Toronto, and you would have $1,000 in cash to go with it. He'll buy the trip to Toronto. $3,600 bargain for just $14. He knocked the $14 off his score. Michael down to 57. Still a big lead and ample time for him to get back up where he can get all of our prizes. We'll see if he does it right after this. Our champion is confident. Michael Friedman is doing some buying, and he still has the lead. Michael at 57, Matt at 30, Judy at 10, back with us for 5. According to the Bible, the Queen of Sheba made a famous visit. Michael?
To David.
Oh, no, to a Hebrew king known for his wisdom, Solomon. You lose 5, down to 52. In what southwestern state will you find the lovely painted desert and the Erie, Judy? Judy, I think you're a little nervous there. The Erie Petrified Forest, Arizona. Arizona. Sorry about that, Judy. You lose 5. What's the title of Khalil Gibran's philosophical masterpiece, Matt?
Oh, boy. Sorry, good blank.
1923, The Prophet. The Prophet by Khalil Gibran, and Matt loses $5.
Emphasize that one.
Well, you can make it up very quickly now with a big $25 money card up there. Third and final crack at the fame game. We're looking for a famous thing. I am a tragic opera in 3 acts. First performed in Milan, Italy in 1904. My libretto is based on an American... Michael, taking a chance.
Carmen.
No. Break for the challengers. The champion is out of the rest of the question. I'll clear the board. Continue from Matt and Judy. My libretto was based on an American play by David Belasco. I tell the story of Cho-Cho-san, a Japanese girl. Judy.
Madam Butterfly.
You got it this time, Madam Butterfly it is. Yes. Judy, you've got a pick of the board up there. I hope you find something lovely for yourself now.
Dear. Finally I can talk. I would say 7.
And behind number 7 we have
$25! Judy gets right back into the match. Where was that third big money card? But Judy gets a $25 money card, and she goes into second place. And it's not out of reach for Judy or Matt to overtake Michael, because we have a lot of questions as we finish up the game with the speed round. 60 seconds on the clock. Michael at 52, Judy at 30. Matt at 25. Michael trying for all the prizes on the stage. He must win with at least $73 for all of those prizes. Good luck to the 3 of you as we start the speed round. Now, according to Shakespeare, what is the better part of valor? Michael?
Discretion.
Right. Name the comedy team whose first names were Lou and Bud. Michael?
Abbott and Costello.
Right. To an American Indian, what is a papoose? Michael?
Female.
Wrong. What popular sci-fi TV show's fans are called Trekkies? Michael?
Star Trek.
Right. Name the author of the steamy bestsellers Valley of the Dolls. Michael?
Jacqueline Bisset.
Wrong. What world capital city gives its name to top quality cigars? The Nat.
Havana.
Right. Name the bumbling doctor who was constant companion to Sherlock Holmes. Michael?
Watson.
Right. In early U.S. history, what did abolitionists try to end? Michael?
Slavery.
Right. Name the ancient Indian civilization ruled by Montezuma. Michael?
The Aztecs.
Right. What real region of Romania is the setting for, Michael?
Transylvania.
Right. Name the Virginia mansion which was the home of George Washington. Matt?
Mount Vernon.
Right. Residents of what Midwestern state are known as Hoosiers? Michael?
Indiana.
Right. What time is up and Michael has done it? For all the prizes on the stage. Congratulations to Michael Friedman, back with his champion in just a moment. First of all, as he has done before, beautiful anticipation. I was going to say what real region of Romania is the setting for Dracula's castle. He got it, Transylvania. And the Valley of the Dolls, not by Jacqueline Bisset. Jacqueline Suzanne wrote that. And a papoose is not specifically any sex. It is a baby, a young child would have been acceptable. But Michael with 82 didn't need it. He is the champion. Got to say goodbye to Matt and Judy. Matt, you've got yourself that recliner with $550 with the cash in front of you. That's $585 in cash
Jim, I
and
had a
prizes.
great time.
Thank you. Judy, you made a run there at the end. You got started. I hope you had a good time. Did you relax after a while?
Yes.
All right. Thank you for joining us, Judy Holland. But Michael Friedman, he's got it all. Let's go back up here, Michael. Come on. Well done, Michael. Congratulations. You were hovering around. Let's go up here right on the center. You were hovering around for a while, and finally you got it. You're up to $649. You have enough money for all the prizes on the stage. Now, as you look around you, you know that everything includes the mobile phone. Everything on the stage includes a speedboat, which I know you like. That's beautiful. You love the African safari trip. You can have that as well. How about that laser disc player and television? That is also gorgeous. Ladies' fur coat is included. Your mother might like that on cool evenings in Las Vegas. And I know you love that beautiful luxury automobile. That is yours as well, just your father liked. That's everything on the stage. But Michael, one more decision. You know that you could risk all of the prizes on the stage and come back with one more win and enough money, and we'll get to that in a moment. But you could have all the money all the prizes on the stage. I get nervous when I think about this, Michael. All the prizes on the stage, plus this.
A cash jackpot of $71,000.
Cash jackpot stands at $71,000. So it would be all the prizes on the stage, plus a cash jackpot. Now remember, every 5 shows, everything changes. So if you were to come back and try for all the prizes on the stage plus the cash jackpot, it wouldn't be all of these prizes. It would be the new prizes, and they include this, a $3,000 shopping spree. There's a dune buggy, beautiful earrings, another boat, and the trip is on the Orient Express. The car changes, it'll be this lovely automobile, and that's the way we stand, Michael. Now, please understand your options. I know it's a little confusing because the prizes are changing. Should you take all of the prizes, you take all of these prizes. Should you decide to take the risk to try for all of the prizes plus the cash jackpot, since they would change, it would be all of those new prizes. Tough decision. You need $101 more. Not just winning, but $101 more. Think about it. We'll get your decision whether you take all of these prizes and leave or continue to take the risk. Find out after this. Michael Friedman, you've got $649. It'll buy you every prize we've got on this stage. Or you could take the risk, come back. As you know, the prizes would all change, but you would be adding the prizes and the cash jackpot. You have to win, you'd need another $101 as well as winning. Michael, you're going to take all of these prizes and leave, or come back and try to add the cash jackpot to all of the new prizes?
Jim, I've come too far to stop now.
You're going to come back. All right. The prizes are going to change. We're going to add another $1,000. On our next show, Michael could win all of our prizes and $72,000. Join us to find out on Sale of Reception. Bye for now.
Bye-bye. All prices are manufacturer suggested retail value and are correct at the time of recording. This is Jay Stewart speaking.